And welcome back to part 4 or 5. I don't know.
I think might have stopped it while I was chasing the dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were awake.
I don't know why they dressed me in this. I look so stupid.
Don't worry about it. I owe you.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing.
About
I
time.
was a humble servant. You're back in Haven. And
See, the
they
best
say you
part...
saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand.
The greatest part about this game
It's all anyone has talked about.
is
for the
that
last 3
everybody
days.
refers to you as my lord or your worship, or basically you have like a cult who just adore the hell out of you. They're pleased. What happens now, then we're safe. We'll go with this.
Danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once,
Where is she?
in the Chancery, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
You're gonna see the effects of my new cult. Yes. It will be good to be me. Alright, so... in Dragon Age, always read stuff, because it will either give you new quests, or it will give you XP, or it will give you both. And we're gonna loot. Okay, now... prepare to be amazed. Oh, we got a guy saluting me. Got a whole bunch of people saluting me. It's pretty much everywhere, but we're gonna ignore them for now, and we're gonna go loot. Now, there are a bunch of hidden stuff, chests, and bags. And if we're really lucky, usually in pretty much every first game walkthrough I do in this part, in the very beginning, these chests and bags have at least 2 schematics out of all of them, weapon or armor. And we got Defender Coat Legs schematic for heavy armor. And crafting is always better than store-bought items. That is, of course, if you have a schematic that is better than, you know, what's in the store. Because if you've been using like an old crafted weapon or armor, there might be something in the store, or might be a dropped item from a boss that might be better. Alright. And we're gonna read this, and songs collected. So that just popped up a little side quest and gave me some XP. And then we're gonna loot the bag. And you're not gonna give me much. And again, saluting me. You may continue to salute me. Basically, everyone is gonna love me from now on. Ah, shit, I should have been reading this. Anyway. Patient observations, day 3. Less thrashing, some response to stimulus. Vital seems solid. 2 attempts so far to break in the chantry and kill my patient. All this work to save his life, then they'll just execute him. We'll inform Lady Cassandra. I expect him to wake before the morn. The dude who was watching over me is talking about me. Apparently I was having some nightmares. And that first paper in there was the observation of day 1, and then day 2 is over here. We'll pick that up in a second. Like I said, you can level up to 4 before even leaving Haven, which is this place, which will become our new home base. It's gonna hardcore parkour here. I learned that term from another person who played Dragon Age. Is that hardcore parkour is the only true way to get around. Again, loot. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a chest or a bag. It has a chance of containing some good stuff. And even if it is a chest, I don't think it has a better chance of containing better stuff than a bag. I really don't. I don't see a slight difference. Okay. Since we came in before the end of the prologue, these certain tables aren't here yet. I'm not going to talk to him. I don't want to risk getting a glitch. Pointed Mall. Another weapon schematic. I was really hoping for a Mage schematic, weapon or armor-wise. Alright. Patient observation day 2. Pulse normal, breathing normal, still unresponsive. Careful drop feed of prep, elf root extract to hasten his recovery. A lot of thrashing, mutters about too many eyes. Something about the gray. Encouraging. Okay. Oh right, spiders. Yeah, the little spiders that were coming after me. Alright. Alright, over there is just elf root. I'll eventually pick that up, but there is a chest that usually has another schematic. This one usually has a schematic in it. Rugged bow grip. God damn it. Like, there'll be times when I'll get no schematics, there'll be times when I get the schematic for my character, and then there'll be times where I'll just get schematics for every character but mine. The game will just be a douche like that. Alright, so after the prologue, there's a lower part of Haven where I'll go loot a couple more. Damn it, come on. Sometimes this one has schematics. Damn it. A couple more chests. And those two usually have schematics as well. And I will get new armor. A new armor schematic and a new weapon schematic. But it's always nice. There's always a chance to get a better one than one I can pick up. Because you can actually play through the game and not even realize that the blacksmith will give it to you. Alright, I'm not going to read these books because as you can see they are really, really freaking long. Holy crap, they're long. But if you want to go ahead and pause those later when you're watching the video. Alright, I'm going to show you why you need to have all three types of characters when you go out exploring. We're going to go to the dungeon, and you see my little sonar. This is me clicking my left thumbstick. It allows me to find items. Again, another book. Yeah. It's... oh my god. Okay, so... what the hell? Oh, loot. And again, I've gotten pretty much everything for every class except a mage. Alright, so this is where, you see the key requires a rogue. Since I'm not a rogue and I can't bring a rogue down here, I'm never going to get in here in this walkthrough. Never. Ever. Which kind of sucks because there's 2 books in there that give off XP. And I can't open these cells which have loot in them. Again, sucks. And then as you can tell, differently colored stuff is, is obviously going to be better than the regular gray stuff, but these Vitar, I believe they're called, can only be used by Qunari. So, they'll sell for a pretty penny. I'm gonna bring Iron Bull with me to Qunari you get for your group later, only because he has some really funny dialogue. He's a great guy. And we're almost done. Oh crap, I gotta check real quick. Because I told you about the items I need to keep when I do my advanced class, which won't be for a while, but if you don't have it, chances are when you go to do the advanced class, the game will recognize it and be like a complete and utter asshole and not give you the drops. The Maker. So again, I'll somewhat slowly go down this, so if you want to read all of it, you can just pause the video and check it out. Okay. And then this is the research room I was telling you about, and this is where our ambassador Josephine will be, who can be a romance option for a male or female. Okay, child of ambassador. Okay. Alright, now that we're done with that. Alright, turn in research. Enemies drop unique collectibles, bring them to the researcher to learn more about your foes and earn combat bonuses against them. Meaning basically you'll do more damage if you turn in stuff. And then there's weird glitches when searching for stuff. Sometimes an item you just picked up won't fade off the map until later. So. Alright, let's go get this over with.
Jane Hill, I want you prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Michelle.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
Alright, I did all I could. We'll get you some approval with Cass.
I did everything I could to close the breach. You almost killed me. Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine call to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
I don't believe this, but for the sake of her not hating my guts, like I said, by the end of the dialogue, you can pretty much have Cass have a slight crush on you, I'd say.
You really think your Maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that means a Dalish elf is his chosen.
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Again, the world's kind of ending, so I kind of want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Always a good idea to save yourself.
Oh yeah, especially when you're surrounded by a bunch of powerful people and people who worship you. Perks are pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Would be wrong to lose that worship you after the end of the world.
Of course.
They actually survived.
I've always been kind of interested to wonder what would happen if he ran away and just left them and just went on his own and closed all the rifts. See, I wish all of the cutscenes would be as detailed as this one right here. They're perfect. They're top notch. So it irritates me that cutscenes later on just are not as good. This is what I'm talking about, music wise. Disconnected from Xbox Live. Lovely. Alright, so this game is far more political and I guess to say more, you really are trying to wage a war and you really are trying to gain allies, so you don't get as much XP from killing enemies as you do from doing quests that close rifts or gain new allies or whatnot. So it's best not to try and farm off enemies because they're not like in huge mass mobs and they don't appear at the same spot at the same time within 5 minutes of killing. Right. Again, this is the stupid part about the freaking cutscenes I'm talking about. Alright. I'm gonna stop the video here.